picnic with my best friends. We start to plan what.
Hi everyone, welcome to Yommycrochetlogy. This is Yummy Brown, and today's tutorial is this cute little dress for your lovely little ladies. And this one is perfect for any occasions and holidays. This fits for 2 years old to 3 years old and easily adjustable. So if you like my content that talks about crochet and styling our crochet pieces, please smash that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. So let's get started. And these are the materials that you will be needing for this tutorial. 10 skeins of this 50-gram milk cotton, hooks, scissors, darning needle, tape measures, and some stitch markers. And this is the stitches and abbreviation that we will use for this tutorial. So we will start off with a 3.75mm hook and a chain of 85 foundation chain. And that is for 20 inches chest measurement. So you have to get your child's measurement in the chest part, and that would be for your foundation chain. So I have here my 85 foundation chain and exactly 20 inches long. Now change your hook size to 3.50mm hook. Skip 4 stitches and make a double crochet every stitches until you reach at the end. So we will finish off with few double crochets until we reach at the end to close off the row. And this is what our row 2 looks like. So I would like to emphasize that our row 3 would be a chain 1 and single crochet in every stitches. Okay, so every time you're facing the wrong side, you will make a single crochets in every stitches. For some reason I didn't film this part, so I have to use the 5th rows of the pattern instead. Now we will start the raised ripple stitch, so chain of 3, and then in that post just below you, the first double crochet, you have to make a front post triple crochet. So wrap your yarn twice into your hook and insert it into the first post below you, this one here, and make a triple crochet. Okay, so that's your first front post triple crochet. And then on a stitch next to that, you have to make a double crochet. Okay, this one here. Okay, so you have to repeat the pattern of front post triple crochet and then double crochet in the next. Okay, so you have to use the double crochet post 2 rows below you. Continue the pattern until you reach at the end of your rows. And we're here at the end of our row, so make sure your last stitch should be on top of the chain 3 that we made from the previous round. So this is what our row looks like. Now next row, chain of 1 and turn your work, and this time we're facing the wrong side, and you have to make 1 single crochet in every stitches across. Okay, so if you are facing the wrong side, it means you have to make the single crochet. So we're here at the end, and again we will finish the row with single crochet on top of turning chain, and this is what it looks like. This time, chain 3, turn your work, and we will start with double crochet on top of your front post, treble crochet 2 rows below you. Okay, so on top of this one you have to put a double crochet. Okay, so basically saying we have to alternate the pattern from the previous 2 rows. Okay, so this is a triple crochet, so we have to put double crochet on top of that. And then the next stitch here in these 2 rows below you is a double crochet. So we will make a front post triple crochet using that double crochet 2 rows below you. Okay, so this one. So that's your post for your front post triple crochet. Okay, so you have to alternate double crochet, front post triple crochet until you reach at the end of this row. So we're here at the end of our row, and again continue the pattern of double crochet, front post triple crochet. So this time we're making the front post triple crochet, and there's 2 stitches left, so that since that is a front post triple crochet from the previous round, we will make a double crochet on top of that and end this row with a double crochet on top of our turning chain from the previous row. So basically saying you have 2 double crochet at the end of this row, and that's what it looks like. So now you will only repeat the 4, 5, and 6 rows. Okay, so if you're facing the wrong side, you have to make the single crochet rows, and then if you're facing the right side, you have to make the front post triple crochet rows and the double crochet, or the double crochet and the front post triple crochet. Okay, and you have to make it at least 6 inches long for this pattern. This is 6 inches long, or you can make it as long as needed for your child's measurement. So I'm here at the last row of our little top, and I end up with a single crochet row which is facing the wrong side. And this is what it looks like, and it is 6 inches total. Okay, so again, if you need it longer, you just add more rows before we will proceed to the skirt part. And this time we will single crochet these edges for our lace at the back. So chain 1 and single crochet across. Just put 2 single crochet into our turning chain when we make the front post triple crochet patterns. Okay, so just put 2 single crochet into the turning chain. So we're here at the end, and again just single crochet your way at the end. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And then chain of 1, turn your work, and again single crochet rows until you reach at the end. So this is your second row of single crochet for the back part. So we're here at the end of our second row for the single crochet rows, and that's what it looks like. Again, repeat these 2 rows of single crochet in the other side. So now that we have all our 2 rows of our single crochet in both ends of our panel, we can fold it in half like this, or fold it this way, and then we can insert our I-cord. Please refer in the description box below or card above for the tutorial for the I-cord. And again, you just have to lace it at the back for your back closure. So once you're done with your back details or back cord, just add the flowers if you want the flower detail at the edge. Again, there's a separate tutorial for that. And make a little bow. So this is our bandeau or the chest panel of our dress, and now we will start the skirt. This time grab your yarn and attach it into the first stitch, little bandeau or panel, and make a chain of 4. Okay, there you go. And then 1 double crochet in the next 5 stitches. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so 5 double crochets. Okay, and after your 5 double crochets, you have to increase. Increase here is 2 double crochet, chain 1 and 2 double crochet, all in the same stitch. Okay, and then now repeat the pattern of 1 double crochet in the next 5 stitches and then increase. Okay, so we're here at the end of our row for the first increase rows of the skirt. Again, continue the pattern until you reach the last stitch. And this is what our first row for the skirt looks like. Then this time chain of 2, turn your work. We're still turning our work. We're gonna attach them together later. And then 1 double crochet on the top of the double crochet from the previous round. So in your chain 1 space from the previous round, that's where you will put your increase. Okay, so again the increase is 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then again another 2 double crochet in the same chain space. Okay, so every time you will increase, you will put it into the chain 1 space from the previous round. And then the rest of the stitches should be double crochet on top of the double crochet and increase again into your chain 1 space from the previous round. Repeat the pattern until you reach at the end of your row. So we're here at the end of our second row for the dress or skirt part, and then once you ended your second row, we have to connect each end using slip stitch. Okay, the reason for that, I want to make my work in rounds. So after your row 2 of the skirt part, you will be working in rounds now. The direction of your work will be in rounds. So chain 3, and again double crochet on top of the double crochets from the previous round. So 1 double crochet in each stitches until you reach into your chain 1 space. Okay, this one here. Okay, so we have our chain 1 space here. So we will increase. Increase is 2 double crochet, chain 1, and again 2 double crochet in the same chain space. So you have to continue, okay, and then double crochet until the rest of your stitches here. So I'm here at the end of my third row for the skirt or peplum part, if you just want it as a top. And then we will slip stitch to the chain 3 that we made in the beginning of the round. Again, we're connecting the rows this time. Okay, so our skirt should look like this. And what you're going to do is you have to repeat the pattern around until you have long enough for your child. Okay, as many rows as needed to have a long skirt or long peplum. It's up to you if you want it skirt or you want it top. Okay, and again the increase should be in the chain 1 space and the rest is double crochets. So I'm here at the end of my skirt since I wanted a dress. And again, just double crochet until you reach the last stitch and slip stitch to the 3 chain that we made in the beginning of each rounds and pull a yarn and cut off that yarn. So this is what my skirt looks like. It's very neat, it's very nice, and this is what the dress looks like now. I already have here my sleeves and I'll show you guys later how to make this one. So I have 4 to each sides and we will tie it around the shoulder. And first you have to fit it to your daughter and figure out where you want your sleeves and put a stitch marker. Okay, so I have here my last sleeve and I'll show you how to make it using an I-cord. Insert your yarn here where your stitch markers and pull a yarn, a heap of yarn in each side. So a meter or 2 will do. So I'm pulling or gathering a yarn in the side. Once you're happy, we will pull that yarn, 2 strands of yarn to lock them together. And then wrap this lower yarn here and wrap your hook around the upper yarn so your yarn is in L shape. Okay, again, wrap the yarn into the hook and wrap the hook around the yarn. Wrap this yarn around the hook, wrap the hook around this upper yarn, and continue doing the same pattern or the same process to create your I-cord. Okay, so if you prefer this method, you can basically follow this one. If you want a different kind of sleeve, you are very much welcome to do your own sleeve. Once you're happy with the length of your sleeve, we can cut it off and leave a few enough tail for your flowers if you want flowers at the edge. So I'll just insert my hook again and a chain of 4 and slip stitch into the first chain that you made, chain of 3, and then double crochet into that circle 4 times. And then slip stitch. Okay, so continue that until you have 4 petals. So I have here this little flower. Again, it has a separate tutorial that you can visit, and once you have enough flowers for your little dress, you can come back here and see how I attach these little flowers. So I just leave a longer tail in each flowers and tie them to this dress. Okay, just like that, and cut off this excess tail once they're all secure into the dress. So the flowers is made of a mohair yarn, but any scrap yarn will do. So voila, we're done. This is what our flowers looks like, and it's very, very cute. I love it. It's very dainty, it's very girlish and feminine. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for staying with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little dress tutorial. And if you made one for your little girls, please don't forget to tag me in my social media. So thank you, and I hope to see you again sometime next year. Happy New Year, everyone, and goodbye.
Magic in the air as you're watching people